Hello and welcome back to our detailed exploration of the Australian Sustainability Reporting Standards, ASRS, currently in exposure draft stage. I'm Barbara Albert, co-CEO of 100% Renewables, a consultancy specializing in helping businesses to decarbonize. In this video, we are zeroing in on the proposed reporting timelines and assurance requirements for each group under ASRS. It's important to not only know when to report, but also what level of assurance you'll need for different types of disclosures. First up, Group 1 entities. If your business is part of this cohort, your journey starts soon. Reporting obligations kick in for annual periods beginning on or after 1st of January 2025. Preparing now is essential to ensure you're ready to meet these new standards within the next financial year. Even if the commencement is delayed, early preparation for reporting makes sense given the complexity of the requirements. Let's talk about the proposed assurance requirements for Group 1. Assurance means checking to make sure that the information you report is accurate, complete, and follows relevant standards. The goal is to provide confidence to stakeholders like investors, regulators, and the public, that the information your company is presenting is trustworthy. There are two main types of assurance, limited and reasonable. Let's look at limited assurance first. This is like a basic checkup. The auditor does a review to see if anything stands out as wrong or unusual. They don't dig into every single detail. It's less thorough and provides a lower level of confidence, but it still offers some assurance that the information is correct. Next up, reasonable assurance. This is a more detailed and thorough check. The auditor does a deeper dive, looking closely at the information and how it's gathered and reported. This level of assurance gives a higher level of confidence that the reported information is accurate and reliable. So, in terms of assurance under the draft ASRS, Group 1 will begin in 2025-26. with limited assurance on your Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, and reasonable assurance on your governance and risk management process disclosures. The following year, you'll progress to reasonable assurance for Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, and to limited assurance for Scope 3 emissions and other strategy and metrics disclosures. By the financial year 27-28, you'll need reasonable assurance across all your climate disclosures, including Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, with limited assurance extending to Scope 3, scenario analysis, and transition plans. And from 2028-29 onwards, you should be prepared to provide reasonable assurance for all climate disclosures. Moving on to Group 2. Your proposed timeline provides a bit more leeway because in Group 2, you'll follow the same pathway for limited and reasonable assurance disclosures as Group 1, just with a 1-year lag. This means your reporting and assurance journey would begin in earnest in the financial year 26-27, providing you with additional time to align your strategies and processes with the ASRS requirements. Lastly, we have Group 3. For organizations in this group, reporting is proposed to start in annual periods beginning on or after 1st of July 27, a year after Group 2. You would have the same assurance requirements as Group 2, just with a 1-year lag. The phased timelines and progressive assurance levels are designed to help you transition smoothly into full compliance with mandatory climate legislation. It's not just about being ready to report, but doing so with confidence and credibility. While it may seem like you have plenty of time, especially for those in Group 2 and Group 3, these deadlines will arrive faster than you think. It's easy to feel that reporting is a future concern, but the reality is that building good quality data, assessment and reporting systems for climate disclosures takes time. The timelines will come around quickly, and it's important to start preparing now. The earlier you begin aligning your processes and systems with ASRS, the more seamless your transition to mandatory reporting will be. Don't wait until the reporting period is upon you to start thinking about compliance. Proactive preparation ensures you won't be caught off guard, and it allows you to integrate sustainability deeply and meaningfully into your operations. Remember, at 100% Renewables, we are your partners in this journey, ready to help you prepare, plan and report with confidence.